TikToking, dog, just like you. Getting distracted by chicks. You won't even tell me their names, being all cagey and shit.
The TikTok is the countdown to their 18th birthdays.
You're being real cagey, man. You're drinking a lot of vodka in a hotel room alone. You're real cagey.
Yep, I'm definitely.
Definitely, you're gonna try to steal the Constitution after this. You're being real cagey, Mike.
I'm telling the weather with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, you're being real cagey, Mike. Real cagey. Just like Ghost Rider, cagey.
I'm definitely not Batman.
Nope, definitely not Batman or Superman in the Tim Burton version. You're very cagey right now. It's very cagey. I don't like it. All right, I'm gonna give you a pass this one time, but next time have a better lie ready for me immediately.
All right,
You're
sorry.
not quick on your feet.
I was doing acid in the Canadian wilds when some bikers hopped up on fucking demon juice, killed my girlfriend.
Very cagey, Mike. It's very, very cagey. You know my theory that Mandy is the prequel to Leaving Las Vegas, right?
I don't like that.
Why not?
Because I don't think the guy in Mandy's a good enough writer.
Yeah, because he's been fucking punch drunk from the booze.
Yeah, so what? He's going to get sober and then go write some stuff, get successful, and then drink it all the way again?
No.
Leaving Las Vegas, he was a successful writer who drank himself to like death, no?
He wasn't successful anymore. Something had happened, and they don't ask why he drinks. See?
So you're saying that the character that was in the woods
in Mandy
at the
experienced that.
Right.
And then
but you're
escaped.
saying
we don't know really the backstory of that couple in the woods.
Right,
he could have been a successful writer already.
That's what I'm saying. You're saying he came into that as a successful
Yes.
writer. Okay. So you're telling me the guy from Mandy was a writer? No.
And then
some gay-ass writer is going to go and take fucking super acid and go fight demons? Come on.
Writers be taking acid.
Yeah, but Nicolas Cage in that
What about
shit.
Hunter S. Thompson?
When's the last time Hunter S. Thompson killed a bunch of demon bikers?
You mean that dead guy?
Yeah. He got.
Killed one.
He got.
He killed one. Oh, because he was in the Hells Angels, or he hung out with the Hells Angels. You know?
Mm-hmm. And he also
killed himself.
Ate a gun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was pretty badass. Cagey, you know. Moving on. In that last segment, we were just talking about my theory about Mandy and leaving Las Vegas. If we just put a lot of strings together, see, you shot that down, Mike. But if we just put you had me watching. I was trying to do prep for the show, and outside in the office there, you had a video on about skin theory for SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah,
it was an hour and 10 minutes long.
How
many views did it have, Mike?
5.3 million.
How much is that worth, Mike?
Over $30,000.
Over $30,000. What are we doing with this? We need to just figure out tenuous connections to things in cartoons that really make. Here's all the answers to why the joke in the skin theory video is that there is a bunch of jokes where fish are wearing costumes in SpongeBob SquarePants, where fish are wearing other fish costumes. Yeah, that's just a joke that one of the writers liked, and they reused it a bunch because it's a kid's cartoon. That is clearly what it was. Like when I talked to Bob Camp at Comic-Con, he gave no shits about any of the gags in Ren and Stimpy that I actually cared about. It's just the Wizard's Key in fucking the Itchy and Scratchy episode where Homer plays Poochie in The Simpsons. That's all this is. All these videos, like somebody just thought it would be fun. Like, do you think Samurai Jack and the Powerpuff Girls actually take place in the same universe?
Sure.
I mean, you've seen that conspiracy.
Crossover?
You've seen that theory, correct?
Yeah.
Because some of the billboards are the same in the post-apocalypse. After the, you know what I mean?
It couldn't just be that
somebody reused
cartoonists
some
are
art,
lazy,
or that's just it's just throwing an Easter egg. That's fucking look. So here's the thing: before they decided they were going to do the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity Gauntlet was in Odin's treasure chest in Thor 1 in the movies.
Yeah, and then they had to go back and like retcon that as like
it's the wrong hand or it was a stolen one or something.
No,
yeah.
the chick when in 3, right, in Thor 3, fucking when the Queen of Blades or whatever, the fucking Kerrigan ass bitch comes through and fucking like she actually sees the gauntlet and just goes fake and then like knocks it over.
Yeah, but they had to go back and do that because it was a fucking Easter, because people just make Easter eggs. But then somebody could just take that. If people run with it online and it gets heat, people go, oh, they want to see that. And they can just do a story about it. But people just kind of like throw things into books all the time. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing, though. I do think there is like a show Bible for SpongeBob that does go back to like season 1 back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And you know, like there is little things like I've seen in fan theories, like that the Mrs. Puff who owns the driving school, like a couple times she's like, not again. I can't believe this is happening again. And it's like they've clearly set up like years and years and years of backstory of this woman being a negligent teacher who, like, you know, fails to do her job as a driving teacher and fucking causes.
But that's also just a funny joke. Like, even without years and years of backstory, if the first time you see a character, it's literally always made me laugh in a slapstick comedy of any type. If a character, and it's not just in SpongeBob, if something happens to a character that's not a major character in the show, and then they just go, no, not again, it's always funny. It's just a little aside joke. Now I'm ruining children's cartoons because these sons of bitches made too much goddamn money, Mike.
Or we could just go in and find every time that happened in every little slapsticky bullshit cartoon.
And connect them all and make $1 million?
Uh-huh.
I think we can make this Mandy leaving Las Vegas tenuous connection as well.
Okay, but here's the thing. Neither one of those IPs is as popular as SpongeBob.
That's very true.
Okay, so we got to reach bigger.
But people love anything conspiratorial about Nicolas Cage. Remember when that whole thing about him being a vampire? Fucking...
Oh, that one's true.
He's a vampire?
Yeah. All right, so let's see. What's the biggest IP in human history?
Well, that's made the most money?
Yes.
I mean, probably Star Wars.
Wrong. Think bigger.
Marvel?
Bigger.
Mickey Mouse?
Bigger.
I don't know. I'm out of...
Jesus.
Okay.
Right?
There's plenty of conspiracy theories about Jesus, bro.
Right?
I don't think... I feel like religious YouTube doesn't do as well as cartoon conspiracy YouTube.
Okay, but
there's cartoons about Jesus.
Okay, but
Veggie Tales.
What if we do the fucking Veggie Tales deep dive?
What if the Veggie Tales were all just stroke victims in a coma?
Okay.
Who became actual vegetables by Jesus powers?
Okay. So, like, you know, like modern science has turned you into a vegetable. Now
go ahead and be through Christ's humor.
I will turn you into vegetables,
which is infinite, like his love. You can have a second life as a vegetable.
Okay, I like this theory.
Yeah.
Right.
And then obviously it was stolen by Rick and Morty.
When?
Pickle Rick.
That's true. Did
so
we?
Really, Rick is a flawed Christ figure. Dude, I think we're doing it. I think this is going to make so much money.
Okay, so let's somehow loop this back into Nicolas Cage because he's popular.
He is popular.
Okay, he's a vampire. He could go back to Jesus times. We don't know how old he is.
And maybe Nicolas Cage and Luke Cage are brothers.
Half brothers, like Devon and Bubba Ray.
No, they would be like 4 brothers with Andre 3000 and Mark Wahlberg, and then we can figure out 2 other Cage brothers. Christian Cage. He's not as popular though.
Yeah, I don't know who that one is.
He's the wrestler.
Okay, and
but you're getting different worlds involved, so I think that helps.
That's fair. And let's have a roll cage in there.
Get the NASCAR fans.
Yeah.
And then they'll be into the Bible stuff we're already talking about.
Right.
This is a great cartoon conspiracy theory.
So it's Nicolas Cage.
Ben's going to have a lot of work to do. And Ben, I know you're listening to me. Don't think you're not supposed to be putting the images of all these cartoons and a fucking red line board behind me. Because this better get 50 million fucking views or you're fucking fired, dude.
I would settle for the 5.3 million.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take 5. If it gets 5.3 million, you're not fired. If it gets 50 million, you get a raise. And Harrington, I'll give you a raise too. Are you looking at hot chicks on TikTok again?
No, I'm talking to Brian about BYM stuff.
Okay, goodbye. But here's the thing. Here's the next conspiracy. We're gonna add in and it'll be like, so Nicolas Cage and Luke Cage and Christian Cage in this roll cage, right? Now, what do they all have in common? They've been in prison together. What's a good prison cartoon? I don't know. There aren't any prison cartoons, but it's cops fighting crime.
Superjail?
Future time. Superjail. Holy shit, it's involved with Superjail. And how did the criminals get into Superjail? It's cops. Remember that cartoon? Fighting crime in a future time? Nobody remembers that but me. It was pretty cool. They had a black guy as their boss. It was very progressive for the time. You remember that? No, you don't. So here's the thing. We combine that, and Ben, you better be putting all these images on here and in the thumbnail, all of the things to say, and then that goes. They go to Superjail, and then all the cages are the Cage brothers from Four Brothers that we were talking about. See, here's the thing: it's deeper and deeper in this weird.
You know who arrested them?
Who?
The SWAT cats.
The SWAT cats. Oh shit! The SWAT cats got fired from the cops. The citizens on patrol, whatever. No, that's the fucking police academy. Oh my god, this is deeper than we thought, Mike. This conspiracy goes all the way to the 80s. Gutenberg. Hightower. Fuck. Michael Winslow was the world's first cyborg. He had a fucking robotic voice box, and they've been hiding that. The deep state's been hiding that from us forever. And they tried to reveal it in the Police Academy cartoon that had those cool action figures, but it didn't work out because Barnyard Commandos was more popular than them, and it got canceled. We're through the looking glass here, Mike. I think we've covered all the bases.
Clearly.
I think there's probably something else we've got in the Marvel Universe, Hanna-Barbera with the SWAT cats, Superjail, the Adult Swim people. Is there anything else we should get in there?
Let's think. What else is popular and has a ton of fan theories about it online already?
I don't know.
I feel like the only thing we're missing from all of this IP.
There's Pickle Rick's in there.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
And you know something? He must be the mastermind behind all of this. He must have powers. SpongeBob has fucking mental powers, and that's why we didn't even think of that. Even though that's where we started, we didn't even get back there.
Yeah, it's like a blind spot.
Yeah, it's almost like it's not. And I'll tell you this right now: it's not like we were having just random thoughts and saying them for the last 5 minutes. This is a carefully constructed, hundreds of hours of research, watching every single cartoon, high on all of the drugs, just like Leaving Las Vegas. It's exactly like that, but sadder.
And more notepads.
Way more. I got notes right here, bro. We're doing it. And look, there's not even a lot of papers left in this notepad because I'd be using it, dude. And they're just taped up all over my house. My house is mostly notepad paper. I use legal size notepads because I want to make sure that these people know I'm coming for them and they're going to jail. You know what I'm saying, Mike? They don't get away with this shit.
I get it.
This has been the Cartoon Conspiracy Hour. This is my new podcast that's going to get 5 million views on YouTube. Moving on. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you subscribe to the show on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get podcasts. And make sure you follow me at Chris from BKLYN on Twitter. And also check out our sponsor, BlueChew.com. That's BLUE Chew.com. Blue Chew provides you with a chewable tablet that'll help you with your erection. It's got the same ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, and you can get it if you go to BlueChew.com and use the promo code GOON. You're going to get your first month free. Just pay $5 shipping.